Veteran Jack Callahan sat in the Flathead County Courthouse, his service dog Ghost beside him. The silver-gray German Shepherd was more than a companion. He was Jack's anchor. When the auctioneer called Parcel 7B, the old Miller place, the room fell silent. 15 years of unpaid taxes. No one bid against Jack's $500. They looked at him with pity and fear. At the general store, old Abernathy warned him. Journalist Arthur Miller had vanished from that land 16 years ago. His truck remained, but he was gone. Blackwoods Corporation had tried acquiring it through legal tricks, but couldn't bypass the public auction laws. Folks called it cursed. Jack drove through deteriorating roads to find the cabin. Inside, everything suggested sudden abandonment. A coffee mug, an open book, a coat still hanging. But Ghost acted strangely, fixated on the stone fireplace with urgent whining. Jack trusted his dog's instincts. They'd saved his life twice in war zones. A blizzard struck. Inside the warming cabin, Ghost's anxiety intensified. He pawed frantically at the hearth's base. Jack examined the stones and found one with different mortar, a seal, not a bond. He pried it loose, revealing a hidden cellar, containing a military box and leather journals. Arthur Miller's journals detailed his investigation into GeoCorp's illegal activities and systematic harassment designed to force him off his land. The metal box held damning evidence. Lab reports showing dangerous contamination, water samples, and a map marking poisoned sites across the valley. Miller had documented an environmental catastrophe. Sheriff Riggs appeared during the storm, fishing for information with thinly veiled threats. After he left, Jack discovered his truck tire deliberately punctured, a warning. Days later, Silas Blackwood arrived, offering $50,000. Jack refused. Blackwood's mask slipped. "You will regret this." Ghost detected a watcher in the woods. That night, an intruder picked the lock. Ghost's growl warned Jack, who fired a warning shot. The dog slammed into the intruder's legs, driving him back into the storm. Jack drove to Kalispell, ensuring he wasn't followed. He digitized Miller's evidence and emailed it to his Army buddy Mark Jensen, now an investigative journalist. Jack's message was clear. If Mark didn't hear from him by 6 a.m., send everything to the FBI. Returning to the cabin, Jack fortified his position as another blizzard descended. Near midnight, Ghost alerted to movement at the back window. Multiple attackers surrounded the cabin. Jack and Ghost held them off through the dark hours, communicating without words in their language of survival. At 4 a.m., an intruder slipped through the back window. Ghost exploded into action, slamming into the man and clamping his jaws onto the attacker's gun arm, disarming him instantly. Outside, Blackwood screamed, "Burn it down!" Lantern oil splashed through windows. A torch followed. Flames engulfed the cabin. Jack and Ghost burst through the door into dawn's gray light. Blackwood and his men stood with weapons raised. Ghost positioned himself as a living shield. Blackwood aimed his pistol. "The evidence is gone. You'll be gone too." Then helicopter rotors thundered overhead. FBI and state police emerged through the clouds. "Drop your weapons. You are surrounded." Blackwood's men surrendered immediately. The conspiracy collapsed. Agent Thompson approached as firefighters battled the blaze. "Your friend Mark Jensen was very persuasive. He called us at 6 sharp." Jack smiled, pointing to the intact stone chimney. "The real evidence is under the hearth. It's safe." Weeks later, the national news covered GeoCorp's dismantling. Sheriff Riggs, Blackwood, and Senator Coleman faced indictment. The valley would be cleaned. Mark visited the ruins. "They're calling you a hero." "I just listened to my dog," Jack replied, stroking Ghost's head. "What's next?" Jack looked at the mountains, the pines, the clear creek. He looked at Ghost, whose amber eyes held unwavering trust. "I'm staying. I'm going to rebuild." He'd come seeking escape, but found purpose. This wasn't just land. It was home, forged in fire and loyalty.